Hey, what is up, people? It's Nate the Great from TakeFlight214.com, and I am trying out a new video style. I always kind of wanted to get into doing like a podcast, live show type of deal. So this is kind of like my introduction or like a pilot version of that. Basically, what we'll be doing is every week I plan on dropping a video where we go through the popular topics of the day and read through the stories and kind of have me give my takes on it. Kind of sort of like the hype news segment, except only these will be recorded live. So with that being said, like and subscribe to the video. I like to thank all the fans, everybody out there who has helped us grow to the point to where we are right now. We still need to grow a lot more. Taking a look at this, we trying to hit 3,000 subs by the end of the year. Hopefully we can hit that. Right as of right now, we at 2,950-ish or so. So yeah, like us, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, help us hit that 3,000 number before the year ends. This week's kind of been, I don't know, relatively snow week. Snow week. It's ironic that I say that because it's actually snowed here a little bit in Dallas, which is strange for us because being this far in the south, it hardly ever snows. But it snowed a little bit and it's cold as shit. It's like 15 degrees out here right now, which is, definitely not something that we used to, especially not around Christmas time. You normally don't get this cold until like, February, late January or whatever, but it's here early, I guess. But with that being said, we kind of had a slow week, I meant to say, this week leading up into the Christmas holiday. But it's always something, man. It's always something going on. As you saw on the thumbnail, Blueface, Blueface, and Chrisean Rock, man. Hell of a couple they are. Blueface punches Chrisean Rock's dad to the ground, they say. This is crazy, man. Like, what are you doing, guy? Double XL magazine goes on to say Blueface and Chrisean Rock are trending on Twitter yet again for fight, although this time it wasn't between the two of them. Last night, which was actually on December 18th, a couple of days ago, the latest episode of Blueface's and Chrisean Rock's show, Crazy in Love, premiered on Zeus. I don't even know what Zeus is. I've seen them preview the show. It looked like a train wreck. Let's just be honest. They, as a couple, are a train wreck. Have you ever seen two people, like maybe you had a partner and they was with a dude or if it was with a girl and they just was not right for each other. Like all the term oil and water, like fucking acid and I don't know, man, but they are seem to be a very toxic couple. At least at the current time, they trying to make it work with a reality show. I mean, hey, you might as well make a bag off of it if y'all gonna, keep going on with this thing. But anyway, I'll continue. It contained previously unseen footage of the aftermath of Chrisean Rock's dad punching Blueface. It's true. I would show the video, but YouTube has got these weird ass rules, bro. Like you can't even show just like innocuous ass street fights no more on YouTube without them age restricting your shit. And when they age restricted, here's the thing. Normally I was like, age restricted, whatever, I don't care. Go ahead. But when they age restricted, you gotta be signed in to view it, and they probably don't we already don't get, the best of a rub from the algorithm as it is. But with age restrictions, it's probably even worse. So whatever. I won't be able to show the actual video here, but it's all out there. But in the video, the old man actually snuck Blueface first. I kind of think that maybe this was all a work for the show because the punch that the old man got off on Blueface, either old man was weak as hell or it was scripted because it looked pretty weak. And then Blueface fly all off the handle, and this is big scene. And he, at some point, he sees the old man standing out by himself, and he run up and sucker punch the old guy, knock him to the ground. It's crazy shit. The video, which has gone viral on Twitter, shows a scuffle that ensued after the dad initially punches Blueface. Just as it appears, the dust has settled and everyone was separated, Blueface runs after Chrisean Rock's dad and lunges at him from behind with full force, knocking him on the ground. The dad lays there for a while, presumably stunned and injured. And after he gets up, the camera shows blood running down his nose, which is another reason why I think it's fake. Because if you see the video, Blueface hit him like in the back of the head. The dude had his back turned. Blueface ran up and presumably hit him in the back of the head. So if you get hit in the back of the head, unless he fell face first on the street, which I doubt, it was no way his nose was gonna get bloodied up. So I don't know, man. I call WWE on this one, brother. I gotta call WWE on this one, but it's pretty funny in a sad way. They go on to say he came at me, quote unquote, this is Blueface talking. He kept yelling, he came at me, It's on set or something like I'm from the set. If anybody saw Blueface when he fought the YouTube guy or whoever the guy was that he was in that celebrity boxing match with, Blueface really don't got no hands, man. I mean, Blueface won the fight against the scrawny YouTube guy because the YouTube guy had even less hands than Blueface had. But Blueface really, on the grand scheme of things, knuckle game not really there. So I mean, he was trying to act all tough and posturing and all like after he had knocked the old man out. But you get no points for me on that one, brother. They go on to say, you did say blah blah blah. But anyway, I think a lot of people with these reality shows is they got to find some way to sell it. What's the best way to sell? Well, obviously, sex sells more than anything else. Second best way to sell? Drama and controversy. Drama and controversy sells like dope, like a motherfucker. And what better way to sell a new reality show between a toxic couple like Blueface and Chrisean Rock than to pop it off with some drama? So hey, I mean, I'm pretty sure they got a lot of eyes on the show. Zeus, I don't really watch TV like that no more, bro. Maybe is it a streaming app? Hit me in the comment section and let me know what's up with Zeus. I gotta Google it and check it out because I've never heard of it. I know maybe it's on one of the streaming apps, but I check the show out. I see if it's legit. It look no worse than some of the other ones that's out there. So I would give it a shot. Next up on the list, though, Pusha T is no longer Good Music president and currently not speaking to Kanye West, according to Vibe magazine. So they go on to say Pusha T revealed that he is no longer the president of Good Music and is currently not speaking to Kanye West after his recent controversial hate speech and approval of Hitler and Nazis. XXL dropped a tweet that says exclusive. Pusha T reveals he's no longer, it's basically the same thing that I just said. He's not speaking to me now, said Pusha T. And if you ain't with it, if you ain't with it, you ain't down, and I ain't with it. I'm assuming he's trying to say that Kanye West is saying that if you cool with him, and you not with what he been going around and saying in these interviews lately, then you not down with him. And I don't know. Kanye West been wilding out there lately, man. We did a video on him. We was asking, do you think that he can make a comeback from this? Obviously, this was before the whole Alex Jones interview, before the Tim Pool interview and all of that. I was asking, do you think Kanye West can make a comeback? And at the time, I said, yeah, because Kanye West is such a big star that, he lay low for a couple of months and pop back with something new and hot, then people will forget all about it. It's kind of how the state of the culture is these days. But he's not doing a good job at helping his case here. At least we hadn't seen him in like a week or two. So, maybe he chilling out now. He got it all out of his system. and they ain't trying to relax and kick back a little bit and let it blow over some so they can come back and try to start making some money. Because at this point, ain't nobody gonna want to make no shmoney with Kanye West, with him out there being this much of a loose cannon. Like, come on now, brother. Come on now, man. Some things, we get what you're trying to say, but it's a way of saying it. Use some tact. What is the vibe say about Pusha T leaving though? It says, during a Monday, December 19th conversation with Double XL, the 45-year-old held back about his current standing with the label and his they go on to say, during the Monday, December 19th conversation with Double XL, the 45-year-old held nothing back about his current standing with the label and his perspective on his longtime collaborator's decision as of late. When asked directly whether he's still president of the label, Pusha flat out said, quote, no, I'm not. So you quit your job because of this, bro? I guess. As for his relationship with Def Jam, the former Clips member clarified that he is still associated with the major label, despite the fact that they parted ways with Good Music at the end of October. He goes on to say, quote, I'm at Def Jam. I have a 50-50 venture with Def Jam for my own music and for my own label. Here's the thing. I was watching this video earlier today on the downfall of the Dr. Dre sweatshop. And it just kind of got me thinking about something. There was a trend a little while ago. It kind of died down a little bit now, even though, it's still out there a little bit. But there was a trend a little while ago with rappers having record labels. And if you look at the behind the scenes and what happened to all of the people who was always signed to these labels, I might have to actually do a video series on this later. But when you look behind the scenes and see what happened, much of the people that were signed to rap labels, they always got shelved. And why is that? Because 9 times out of 10, rappers are only concerned with their own shit. They're not trying to put out other people's music, which is why I don't understand why a rapper would even want to create a record label, because it's like the objective of a record label is to find new talent and put them out so that you can make money off them. And a lot of rappers fell into this thing where they was like, hey, I'm not really so much concerned with finding new talent. Shit, I might not even want them to surpass me in popularity wise. So I'm more concerned with doing what I got to do and just finding people who could help me make my stuff better. And that's cool. If you want to do a production team type deal, then that's cool. I'm not throwing shade at you for that. I'm just saying, don't call it a record label if you're not trying to sign talent, because that's not what a record label do. If you just want to be the only act on the label, then just say that up front and do it like that. And sign you a production team, a bunch of dudes to join your production team and run it like that. But when you call yourself curating a record label and then you dupe people into signing on to said record label, they just getting hurt in the long run because they shit never get put out. They always get shelved. Dr. Dre was notorious for this. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if Kanye at least was putting out some stuff from people, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if when you looked into the nooks and the crannies and the nuts and bolts of the situation at Good Music, it was much of the same as when a lot of rappers try to get record labels. It's really just a vehicle for them to find more stuff for themselves. So Pusha T is gone. He's no longer affiliated with Good Music, and apparently he's not cool with Kanye no more. Kanye saga continues. I mean, hey, what can I say?